guys, I hope you all are well. So today I'm here to give you some of Mads' Facebook Live tips and tricks. So let's get started, guys. So what is the most important thing you need to know about Facebook Lives? So one of the first most important things is to have a compelling title. What I mean by this is when you have your caption on your Facebook Live or on your video, you need to remember whatever you're putting in that caption is gonna really be the reason whether your audience jumps into the live or watches your video or skips past your video or does not go and jump into your live. So guys, you really need to make this caption, have a think about it. Have a think about what you would put your caption for your live or your video. Like for example, with this video, what I would do is I would actually name this Mads' Facebook Live tips and tricks. Join in now, and don't forget, I will make sure I add those emojis, because that is just, to have a little bit of fun. You need to be creative about what you're going to be doing in your captions, because like I said, it's a make or break decision. So it is very important. So if I was you, I would take, say, at least a minute or 2 minutes, or even if you need to have 5 minutes, take it, really think about your caption, put your caption on, and then start your live, or then post your video, because it is very important. So this is why this is my top tip. The second one is hooks that grab attention. Okay, now exactly what I mean by this is you can have your compelling title, which is fantastic. You need to have that, the attention coming from the title so people join in. Now, when people join in, this moment is very crucial when you're on the live. The beginning few seconds is very important what you do. It really determines whether the audience stays in or leaves. Okay, so if I'm doing a live now, I've seen a lot of lives where people wait for more audience to jump in and then they start, doing their live. I would say, don't do this. Don't do this, because these moments, these few seconds, like I've said, is very important. So when you start your live, you just start, and you have to grab the attention of the people, because you have to remember, people are going to be watching this on replay as well. So when you start your live, like I said in my captions there is going to say Mads' Facebook Lives, tips and tricks, join in to find out more. So when you join in, I'm going to repeat that. So I'm going to say again, hey guys, welcome to my Facebook Live. And today, as you can see from my status, my caption, I have actually said that I'm going to be giving you guys some tips and tricks. So here goes. If you really want to know my best 7 top tips, then you need to keep watching. So do you see what I've done there? So I've told you what my video is about, and I've actually told you that I'm going to be giving you 7 tips. Now, if you want to know all 7 tips, you have to keep watching in order to know all of the tips that I'm going to give you. So this is exactly what I mean by hook that grabs attention. Okay? So yeah, guys, third tip. Third tip is establish your authority. What I mean by this is that you need to really understand what you're going to be talking about, and you need to make sure that whatever you are saying is real, is authentic, is got the excitement in you. You need to make sure your audience understands that you know what you're talking about, first of all, which is very important. And secondly, you need to make sure that you know what you are going to be getting out of this live. Okay? Now, fourth magic tip is encourage engagement. Now, this is one of my favorite tips, and this is one of the most important tips as well. They all are very important, the tips, but this is very important. So guys, if you didn't know this, try and apply this into your lives now. Encouraging engagement, what I mean by this is that Facebook actually increases the reach of your videos and lives based on engagement. Okay, so based on your engagement, that really depends and determines how many people will be able to see this post of your live on their newsfeed. Okay, so you also need to remember that Facebook expands on how many people actually see your live. So what I'm going to say to you is that you need to make sure you have that engagement coming. So you see when people like your video, they keep liking or they send the hearts. My favorite one personally is the wow face. So if you are enjoying this video so far, do the wow face, type it, click, 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 click. Okay, so you see what I did there? I've basically told you that you need to have that engagement. And then I've told you, if you're enjoying this video, hit the like button, hit the heart button, or my favorite face, do the wow face. And if you've done it, you have really helped me build that engagement. Okay? So this is what you really need to do, because like I said, your engagement on this post, on this video, really depends and determines how much this post itself will reach others. Okay? So please do remember that, because it's very, very important. Okay? So another thing is, the 5th tip is call to comment. So what I mean by call to comment is simply every comment actually boosts your reach. Did you know that? So you see, whenever I do my month-end live videos with, Cherry and Shib, we always say, comment below #replay if you're watching this on replay. The reason we do that is because it's nice to know who's watching on replay, but also it's boosting that post's reach, which is what we need. We need that information. We need the crucial information about the month-end schedule to reach as many people as we can. So when you guys do that, you help us. And when you will be doing that on your lives, the people commenting on your lives will be helping you. So think about it and try and do this in all your videos. Now, for example, if you are unsure on how to do a call to comment, you could do it in a sense that, you can say, hey guys, comment down below. I want to know what country you're from. Either put the flag or just write down what country you're from. When people do that, that is boosting your engagement. Okay? Or you can do something like, if you're doing a live about the products, you can say something like, if you prefer the capsules, comment below with the A. Or if you prefer the shakes, comment below with a B. That is boosting your engagement, and that way you know what your audience prefer. So you know what to say in order to maybe reach out to a potential customer, or, to go about it in that way. So really think about that. The next tip I would give you is content. Make sure your content, when you post it out, for one, doesn't have a busy background. If you have a busy background, what's going to happen is that your audience attention is going to be on the background. It will be on you at times, but they will be more concentrated on what's happening at the back. Okay? So guys, remember, you need to have the lighting so you are clearly visible. Secondly, don't have a busy background. Thirdly, make sure you're in a suitable place where people can actually hear you clearly. Okay? Now, that is for content. Also, if you're a bit crazy like me, I like to go a bit out of the way. So when I, take, for example, pictures, you need to make sure the posts you have are very clear. So this is why I have this, my little gadget. So with this, I will take a few pictures and put it on my social media. This will help me in a lot of ways. It will help me in a way that people will see my content is clear, and people will end up liking my content because it is clear, and then I have the good pictures coming in. So yeah, people like to see clear pictures, or pictures that, attracts them. Okay? If you have a picture that is very, very blurry, people are going to scroll past it. you know. So make sure your content is clear, it is precise, and it is there for, you know, your audience. So you know the post that you're posting is attracting the audience that you want it to attract. Okay. Second thing I would actually say, I have another gadget. So you guys probably know this. It's a selfie stick. Okay, mine's is a bit different because I am a bit, you know, unique. So with this, I want to tell you guys something. When I see a few lives, what I've seen is people doing this, moving around and taking a video. Okay? The pace is not good. Even though I'm doing it slowly, it's not good because your audience is going to be, you know, getting confused with the background as well. So make sure if you are doing it, stay in an upright position, or if you're going to move around, make sure you're moving around in a very slow and defined pace. Okay? Because if you're doing something like this, people are going to be confused. They're not going to know what you're doing. They're just going to be hearing you. And to be honest, if you don't have AirPods like me, they will hardly be able to hear you because the wind is going to be breaking through your phone. Okay? So that's another thing I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, guys, that is my tips and tricks. And also, apart from content, you need to make sure you have a call to action. So you need to remember, what is it you want the viewers to understand or to do? You know, when is your next live and when is it going to be, you know, published, or what is about? So really think about that, guys, because these tips are going to only help you in order to boost your reach, in order to make that perfect live. So guys, that's it from me. I hope you can take something back from this. Hopefully you guys understand as well how important engagement is. Engagement is very, very important. And oh, before I go, when you do a live, make sure you do it landscape. So instead of doing it portrait like this, do it landscape. Because when you do it landscape, it's the full screen. When you do it portrait, you have some of those spaces on the sides. Always do it landscape. It's very important, guys. Okay, so that's it from me, and I will see you next time.